What's happening all? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a full day of eating, and this is at my peak calories, so around 3,650-ish. The macros today are going to be around 230 protein, 560 carb and 62 fat. So starting off with meal number one, always my go-to meal, 100 grams of oats, 100 grams of almond milk, 40 grams of whey protein and 200 grams of mixed berries. So I just do oats. I have about 100 grams and I do about 500 grams of water with that. Microwave it for probably 6-7 minutes. Pretty crazy, but that's why I've got so much volume. I'm such a fatty. Whey paste, because I think it just gives a stronger taste, and obviously berries, to add some extra in there. Again, really nice broken down meal. You've got the berries going in, mixed berries as well. You've got 5 different berries in there, all providing lots of different kind of micronutrients. Obviously whey protein, topping up the protein for the day, and then oats, a very good carb source. You know, it's going to keep you quite satiated. Not something I really need to take advantage of in the off season, but yeah, really good option. One of my favourite meals. So I am gonna absolutely slam this right now. It's actually, what's so good about these is you can switch it up. So you've got so many different whey proteins that you can use. So if you have a few different types, then it feels like a real treat every morning. So there we go. The other thing to note as well, mixed berries, literally they can add up in cost a lot. So I'm actually buying them frozen, and you can get like a kilo bag for like £2.50 or something. Because if you're just trying to use 200 grams of berries, fresh, that's going to add right up. So just something to note there. There's something just to note on top of that. We're using the almond milk as well, because when you mix the protein with the almond milk, it gets like a nice thick consistency, and it just makes this meal unreal. So that's my recommendations for oats right there. So meal number two, it's around 9:45. So first meal goes in about 8. Second meal / snack goes in around 10. And it's just a kind of fruit platter. So right here, I'll show you the plate without the fork falling off. So we've got 100 grams of kiwi, 100 grams of orange, 100 grams of apple, 100 grams of pear, 100 grams of banana. So, typically bodybuilders, we don't eat enough fruit. Like typically when we're in calorie restriction phases, like diets, deficits, you don't want to use up all your calories with fruit. They're not that satiating. They can be quite high calorie for low volume amount of food. In the off season, when you've got, the calories spare, you want to get them in. They're really dense in micronutrients, all your vitamins, minerals, really good for your immunity. So, I'm making sure I get at least my 5 a day. So, my micronutrient profile for the day is really, really good. Just pre-workout going in. 250 grams of basmati rice, 100 grams of beetroot, and 115 grams of salmon. Bosh. So white rice, easily digestible carb going in pre-workout, simple reasons. Beetroot actually can help aid blood flow. It's like with nitric oxide. So if you see certain pre-workouts, they will have it might actually say beets and nitric oxides in. So you get a similar benefit here. And then salmon, nice lean protein source, healthy fats, omegas. Digests really well for me. Got some low salt going in on this, and just pink Himalayan salt. I actually split the two. Reason being is this is slightly higher in potassium. When I work out, this is getting like super anal things, but potassium, they're both electrolytes, but the potassium pulls water out of cells, and sodium pushes water into cells. So having the correct balance can help with pumps, can help with performance. Yes guys, so we've got a post-workout meal, nice and simple. 100 grams cocoa box, 40 grams of whey protein. And I actually did 30 grams of Vitago, which is basically like a carb powder which I put in my drink, which I drank towards the beginning of my session. Benefit of that is, just replacing that glycogen straight away as I'm burning through it during the session. And then post-workout, high glycemic, easily digestible carb, such as cereal going in, replenishing the glycogen storage. It's going to digest super easy, and I'm probably going to get, you know, my next meal in probably about an hour and a half. I'm actually running a little bit late, and that's probably quicker, but literally nice and simple. Cereal, kind of whey paste, but a little bit more liquidy. About 637 calories, 34 protein, 119 carb, 4 fat. Yummy. So guys, cereal and like intra-workout can be really beneficial for people, you know, that struggle to eat the food needed, you know, during the growing phase. You can eat a lot of cereal, it goes down really easy. You know, you can get the calories and carbs in quick. Intra-workout, where you're drinking calories, you don't even feel like, you know, you're consuming any. So, you know, it's an easy way to bump it up. I'm pretty lucky that my appetite always stays pretty good in the off season. So I'm not really going too crazy on the carbs here. I'm actually going to be spreading them out over the next few meals as well, because that's just my preference. But you know, that is things that I utilise with clients. You know, drinking your calories and using food sources which are, you know, going to digest quickly and are not really satiating, so you can get, you know, the volume of food in that you need to grow. Meal number 5: 400 grams of sweet potato, 200 mixed veg, 1 beef medallion steak. So 400 grams of sweet potato loaded in potassium. I also love the sweet taste. Mixed veg, again, different colours of veg, going to get the widest profile of micronutrients. And a beef medallion steak, just high quality protein. Medallion one's actually a very lean cut as well, so there's not actually much fat in this meal, to be honest. So that is meal 5 right there. If you're wondering why that doesn't look like as much, I'm so fat I couldn't even wait. I was eating before the video. Switch meal 6, which I'll talk about in a second. Yes guys, meal number 6, actually a change of plan. My girlfriend asked whether we wanted to eat together tonight, and I said yes. So we have done homemade burgers, which is literally 2 brioche buns and 250 grams of lean beef mince. I've added a little bit of onion on it. Might add some like mayo or something, like the low fat mayo, which would be like 30 calories, but this actually slaps. Some days I put peanut butter in this, which might sound absolutely mental, but peanut butter burgers slap if you haven't had them before. But I haven't got enough calories today, so but here it is. Absolutely banging. What are the macros here? 663 calorie, 66 protein, 66 carb, 15 fat, probably the highest fat meal of the day. I tend to try save that for the evening, just because that gives me more flexibility to have, you know, potentially something with my girlfriend, you know, so that's something you guys can utilise at home, keeping them happy. Guys, so it is actually the next day. I forgot to film the last meal because it's such a small one. But the last meal was literally a ninja cream. You guys have seen that before. It's like an ice cream that you can make. Literally 200 grams of almond milk, 40 grams of whey. You see me actually eating my fruit the next day. I just want to finish up the video. So 4 days of eating end up at 3,627 calories. 260 protein, higher than I usually go there. 550 carb and 53 fat, so a little bit higher protein and fats than what I'd usually go, but really dense in micronutrient profile, covering everything, and just you know, really nice day's worth of food. Enjoyed all my meals. So that is a current update on a full day of eating. My body weight is slowly climbing on that. I think I'll probably be at that for at least a few more weeks and maybe another push up. But things are getting fun, you know, eating 4,000 calories a day is good fun. Training's awesome. But I appreciate you guys jumping in for another YouTube video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one.